Your past is a gift. Okay, so as promised, we were going to talk about why sometimes you are made to choose between things to love, people to love. Why are you made to choose? Anyone? Any ideas? Think about it. Why would you need to choose? If you know and you understand that love is endless, it's infinite, it's limitless. If you understand this, that your heart is big enough to give love to everything that's important in your life, there's enough love for all of it. And there's the important word. Enough. There is enough love for all of it. Now the problem is when people are fighting over your love, over your attention, over your affections, it's because they're coming from a place of not enough. They're coming from a place where there isn't enough love. It's going to run out. They're going to miss out because you're giving it to someone else. So it's really about you finding a balance of making sure that if there is someone that is telling you, is fighting with you over, you're giving all your love to that person. They're taking you away from me. That's usually very common with that feeling. They're taking you away from me. You have to find that place where you can reassure that person that you still love them, that they still have an important part in your heart, in your life. They still matter. The reason this is all happening is that all of a sudden all your attention is on somebody else. It's on something else. And so they feel that they're no longer wanted. They no longer matter. That your love, your attention is now on this person or on this thing, be it a dog, a cat, whatever. It might be a hobby you've just taken up and you love doing it and it takes up all your focus and all your time and you're engrossed in it. It could be as simple as that. And so the other person feels that that is taking you away from them. Because all of a sudden they don't have all that time and all that attention that they used to have with you. So you need to make sure that you make time and you let them know that they do matter, that they are important, that you do love them. And reassure them. If they're coming from a place that there's not enough love and that you're going to be taken away, reassure them. There is enough love. And I will always love you. That will never stop. Let them know. Because the problem is they're standing there, frantic, trying to get you back, or keep you or take you away and make you theirs. Because they feel that there's a threat that you can be taken away. Because there isn't enough love. If you love another more, there won't be enough love for them. So I want you to think about that today. If you are in that situation as I was, it's about finding a place where you can reassure each party, each one, that you still love them, that they are important to you, that they do matter. And if it's someone that's been in your life your whole life, like a mother, like a father, for parents it's very hard. When your children have grown up and all of a sudden you have to let them go into the world. You have to release them and trust that you've done a good job. It's very hard for you to let go and not feel needed anymore and not feel wanted anymore. And to understand that that child will always love you, just as you will always love that child. Always. Nothing can change that. Nothing can change that love. That's the first step. So if it's a parent that's been in your life, your whole life, and all of a sudden, you're in love with someone, and they're feeling neglected, they're feeling that they're not wanted anymore, they're feeling that they don't matter anymore, they're not important to you, you don't have time for them, and they're acting out in that way. They feel, or they're acting like this person is taking you away. That's how they feel, that this person is taking you away. So just for 1 second, put yourself in their shoes of what that must be like. That you've dedicated all these years to this person to make sure that they have the best start in life, and now all of a sudden they don't need you anymore. Or they don't value, to them, they feel like you don't value what they have to say anymore. What they say is not important anymore. What they say doesn't matter anymore to you. And that's hard when they've been there all this time. And when you're a child and you look at your mother or you look at your father, you think they are the world. I know, because that's how my 6-year-old looks at me, me and my husband. She looks at us like, wow, you guys are amazing. You guys are the bee's knees, right? To her, we are. We are the fountain of knowledge. We have all the information. To her, we are amazing. And to all of a sudden, this 6-year-old is now 16 years old and she's hanging out with her friends and she's got her boyfriend, and they look at you like, what do you know? You know nothing. But we've all been through it. We've all been through it. And especially me, because I've always had so many questions in my mind. I've gone through my teenage years thinking, what if they've got it all wrong? What if everything they've taught me is all backwards? And I'm following that. What if it's not that way? And that's the beauty of the teenage years, that you start to want to create your own thoughts and your own ideas about the world. And not just take everything that they've said as fact. That's the way it is. That's the beauty of the teenage years. We all go through it. We all start to try and find our own identity, and from that you kind of try to break away from everything that's being said to you and everything that's being told to you that's the truth. That's what you need to survive in life. You start to question all of it. So today, I want you to start coming from a place of, and you may be one of these people that feels like someone is being taken away from you. And I promise you, there is enough love. There's more than enough love. But we go through stages in our lives. We do. We go through the childhood stage where our parents are gods to us. They're amazing. They can't do anything wrong. And then you go through your teenage years where everything our parents have said was wrong. We question all of it. Then you go through your adult years, still wandering through, trying to find the answers, still trying to find out, who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I even here? All of these questions that are so important. Some of us don't even question. We just go through life. Get to the end. Yep, that was a nice ride. Let's get off. But there is enough love, just because this person is now going through their next stage of life, of discovering. We're all going through life discovering who we are. So they still love you. Your kids will always love you and always want to know that you love them. Always. That will never change. Not for anyone in the world. I promise. And if you're a partner, you have to understand we love our parents. We love them. They gave us life. They gave us a childhood. Whatever it was, they did the best that they could do. They gave us the best that they could give us, given who they were at the time. So, yeah, think about that. If you feel like your partner is very clingy with the parents or very clingy and you can't understand the relationship, it's all right. There will be enough love for you as well. There's enough love for everyone to go around, I promise. I love you guys. All right, remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.